Hey guys, welcome to another workout, and today it's part 2 of getting our hamstrings stronger. So you don't need much for today, maybe except a yoga mat or a carpet that you can do it on, because we are going to be a little bit on the ground, and maybe a belt or anything that is similar to a belt. It can be a rope, it can be a long resistant band, but anything similar to a belt would be perfect. The workout is 16 minutes long, going at 40 seconds work, 20 seconds rest. The workout is really about getting some strength and flexibility in your hamstrings. I think a lot of people are too focused in just getting strength or just getting flexibility. So we want to make sure that we combine the both. So when you run, when you exercise, your hamstrings are nice and healthy. It's definitely an area that a lot of runners don't look after enough. So make sure you try and get after this workout every few weeks. Alright, we're going to start, before I press the buzzer, we're going to start with a really basic one, which is the single-legged deadlift with a locked knee. So a lot of the times you would see this, I'll go side on, you would see this, so where the knee kind of bends in those single-legged deadlifts. But what we want to try and do is actually go that whole way down, knees locked, touch in front of you, we'll try and balance and come up. Alright, so as much as you can, keep that knee locked, or as close as you can without bending it. That way we can really target those hamstrings. Alright, we're going to get started. So we're going to start with the left side. We're going to get started in 3, 2, 1. Alright, let's go. So I'm having my opposite hand to opposite leg. I'm going to touch in front of my body, come up nice and controlled. So we're working on that hamstring strength, obviously a little bit of flexibility here as well, and that single leg stability, which is super important for runners. I aim for my hips to face down, so front on. I'm looking for this. And slowly back up with control. So it's all about those hips, making sure they're staying straight. Last one here. Come up nice and easy. Give yourself 20 seconds. We're going to go to the second one. We can stretch that left hamstring for a second. It's getting a good stretch through it. We are going to go to the right hand side this time. So again, side on, I just make sure that this knee is locked. So right foot on the ground, slowly coming down. So if you can't go all the way down, you can also get to this point about here where you can feel it and come back up. As long as you start feeling it in the hamstring and you go past this point here, you will start feeling it, and then you can slowly come up, making sure that that base foot is straight. Obviously, if you can go all the way down, you'll be getting a bit of flexibility as well, and just going a bit deeper into the hamstring. Come up nice and easy. Next one is literally going to walk into a plank. So I get my hands out onto the ground, walk them out, get into a plank, walk them slowly back, nice and controlled. Alright? Going to go 40 seconds. Let's go. Both feet are in line, slowly walking out, getting to that plank position, and then slowly walking back. Very controlled here. Come up. We'll do that again. We're getting that core engaged as well. But obviously a lot of flexibility through the hamstrings. Keeping them happy and healthy. The last one here. Into plank. Come back up. Whoop. Alright, give yourself a few seconds. A lot of blood in your head. We're going to go again in 10 seconds. A few deep breaths. Make sure that both feet are in line. Okay, so you don't want to be standing one foot in front of the other. Create that straight line. Alright, let's go. Down. Get to that plank. Get the core engaged. Slowly walking back, hands all the way down to the feet, as far as you can go. Obviously we're all in different levels of flexibility. So if you don't go all the way to your feet, that's fine. But that's definitely something you want to be working towards. Holding that plank for a split second. And then slowly walking back. Knees are locked. Last one, quick one through it. Alright. Well done. Next exercise, we're going to get to an upside down plank, so about here. And all we're going to do is we're going to lift, come back, lift, come back. So we're working on that hamstring stability. Alright, let's go. Very, very controlled. Make sure you stay on your heels. You can do this workout with shoes or without. Working on that hamstring stability. Doing well. Halfway through it. You don't have to lift too high. Just going to get 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Bring it down. 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Really working on that hamstring stability. Last few seconds here. Alright, calm down. We're going to stretch this out. We've got 20 seconds. As far as you can go. If you can reach your toes, great. If you're only down here at your ankles, that's good enough as well. Release through your neck. Give yourself a few seconds to catch your breath. But also get that stretch. We're going to come back to this position again. 1, 2, 3. 3 seconds. 3 seconds. So we've got to make sure that we hold it for 3 and keep straight lines. Keep your hips up. Don't let it sink. Keep it up as much as you can. Should be feeling that stability improving in the hamstrings. Make sure you keep those hips up. Don't let them drop. Alright, well done. So this one you will need your belt. You're literally going to lie down. Belt in the middle of your foot or anything that you're using for this, and you're going to hold this for 40 seconds. Alright, let's go. We're literally going to hold this for 40 seconds, slowly pulling it towards your face. One side will be more flexible than the other. My left side is more flexible than my right side. Just breathing through that tension and looking to go a little bit deeper. So every few seconds, I try and pull it a bit closer to my face. You can see I'm going to that point where my leg starts to shake. Now I'm going to bring it down. I got 20 seconds, so I'm just going to bring that knee towards my armpit, away from your rib cage. Alright, I'm going to get back, set up the other side. So right side this time, belt right in the middle. Just breathing through that tension, 40 seconds of a very, very deep stretch of the hamstrings. Nice and controlled here. Breathing through that tension. The best way to improve flexibility is to stretch. There's no easy way around it. It's one of my favorite stretches. Breathing through it. You want some good pain. You don't want it to hurt too much, but you do want to feel a little bit of it. Alright, well done. I'm going to bring that knee into your armpit, away from your rib cage, and come up nice and easy. We're going back to those single-legged deadlifts with that lock knee. So we're going to start again with the left side. Opposite hand, straight up, come down, touch in front, slowly come up. So both hips are facing the ground. Make sure that you pay attention to both feet, to both hips, sorry, while your foot is straight. Single leg deadlifts with a locked knee, a lot harder than when you bend your knee, so you might struggle a bit with balance here. That's why you gotta revisit this exercise, this workout. Alright, let's go other side. So again, just making sure that when you come down, you're not doing this. So those hips want to be facing down. So as I'm coming down, knees locked, I keep both hips as much as I can facing the ground. Alright, right side, left hand up. Let's go straight down. Focusing on going slow with control. Don't want to rush through it. Single leg stability. This is my weaker side. Always struggle with that right side. Doing well, last few here. Last quick one. Come up nice and easy. Ooh, losing balance there. We're going to go into those walk planks. So again, straight line with your feet, coming down and then slowly walking out to a plank, and then slowly walking back. Alright, deep breath. Let's go. Your hamstring should feel a bit warmer by now. This might feel a bit easier, especially after that stretch before that we used the belt and went really deep into the hamstring. Last few here, 15 seconds to go, don't rush through it. Nice and controlled. Last one. Slowly coming up. Alright, 20 seconds, get a bit of blood back into your head, shake your legs a bit. You can stretch those hamstrings a little bit. I'm going to go same thing again, so exactly the same thing. Plank works. Go on this side, change it up a bit. Down, walking out. Get to that plank pose and slowly walk back. Come up nice and easy, come down. Very, very controlled. Building that strength and flexibility. You're doing well, we're almost there. Come up nice and easy. We're gonna go onto the mat for those planks here. So holding this up, holding the other side up, 3 seconds at a time. We're gonna go in 3 seconds. So get into position, hips up. Let's go. Very, very controlled. Almost there. If you ever had lower back pains and tightness, usually a lot of the times, not always of course, but a lot of the times comes from tight and weak hamstrings. Making sure your hips stay upright as high as you can. Going slow with that last one. Alright, come down, we'll stretch those hamstrings. We got 20 seconds rest here. Again, wherever you can reach. Doesn't have to be your toes. It can be your ankles or even your calves. Alright, let's get back into position. 1, 2, 3, down. 1, 2, 3. So keep pushing those hips up. 2, 3. Really trying to create a straight line from your heels all the way to your shoulders. You don't want those hips to drop. It makes it a lot easier and you'll get as much out of this exercise. And definitely I can feel it in my hamstrings when my hips are up. Almost there. Alright, well done. Grab your belt, lie back down, last one. Definitely one of my favorite stretches. So right side first, this time. Alright, nice and controlled here. You got 40 seconds to go really deep into the hamstring. Just want to keep every few seconds, just put a bit more pressure towards it so you bring that knee closer to your chest. Breathing through that tension. Today's workout wasn't super hard, but it's about getting those hamstrings happy and healthy. So that's a combination of strength, flexibility, and stability. I got a little bit of everything today. I'm going to bring that knee into my armpit, away from my ribcage. I don't want it straight down. I want to go straight inside. I can go deeper into my hip. Release, get your belt again into the middle of your foot. Holding this out. So if you had tight back, it could be coming from weak and tight hamstrings. So this stretch right here is a good one to really go deep into the hamstring. Making sure that you don't just stretch your hamstrings, but you also try and build a bit of strength and stability there. And vice versa, you don't want to just build strength there. You want to also make sure that it's happy and healthy and flexible. Alright, let's finish this off by bringing that knee into that armpit. I'll hold it for 3 seconds. Alright, well done. Good, so another workout done. Getting into those hamstrings. So as I was saying, it's not about doing a lot of heavy lifting onto your hamstrings. As a runner, as a cyclist, as a triathlete, you want to make sure you keep them happy, healthy, and that's strength, flexibility, and a little bit of stability in them as well. So hopefully you enjoyed that video. If you did, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, a lot more videos to come out, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.